Good evening, Knight fans. I'm Brian Levine with the leadoff block here at J. Bergman Field, where your Knights just won 8-1 over the Siena Saints to begin this 2014 campaign. The Knights are helped by starting pitcher Eric Skoglund, who went 6 strong innings, allowed just 2 hits and 1 earned run. Let's listen to what he and head coach Terry Rooney had to say after the game.
It was pretty terrible. Coach gonna be happy with tonight. Strong performance by Eric Skoglund. The bats came alive late. Just kind of talk about this win a little bit.
I thought for open tonight we played very well. I thought we played for the most part a fundamentally sound game, and Eric definitely started us off on the right foot. He commanded the zone and threw strikes, and a couple of times he's going to tell you he went a little bit too deep. But really, when you look at the bigger picture, he went 6 innings. It was 85 pitches. Really, that's what we were looking for. So I think Eric really set the tone for us, and we hung in there. And I thought we had some good at bats early. Then obviously we were able to get some clutch hits as we get on, went late. So I thought overall for opening night, the guys did a nice job.
Coach, baseball is a long season. How important is it for you guys to get the first win of the season?
Well, I think it's important. I think it's very important to try to, every game matters, but certainly tonight, we wanted to get it done on opening night, and it ended up being a beautiful night of baseball. It looked like we had a very good crowd here. So as I told them, now as a mature team, this is the big thing. We have 24 first-year players in our program. We got to learn how to win. It's not just playing the game. We got to learn how to win. So I told them it's the first time I call it the midnight rule. A lot of these guys are learning it. It's a great job. We enjoy it till midnight, and then tomorrow's a new day.
Coach, you talked a lot about last year, a lack of clutch hitting. Tonight you had 7 2-out hits. Talk about the job that the guys did with changing their approach up with 2 outs.
They did a great job. I mean, to me, that is such a huge part of it is 2-out hitting. We call it hitting in the clutch and pitching in the clutch. And, Skog made a couple, there weren't many opportunities for them with runners in scoring position, but Skog pitched in the clutch when he needed to there at the end. And obviously our hitters did a fantastic job offensively of getting those 2-out hits. You're right. That was kind of an emphasis for me. Personally, it's not really something you can teach, hitting in the clutch, but it's something you can emphasize, and those 2-out RBIs are huge, and then we did a nice job tonight.
You talked a lot about this being a big year for Tommy Williams. Fantastic play out there in the ninth inning.
Yeah, he did a great job. He really did. And Tommy, listen, we talked. I mean, he's sitting. He's sitting at the top of our lineup. He's playing in the middle of the infield, and it's very important that Tommy has a good year. And I thought that he got off to a good start. And listen, the one thing we talked about throughout the preseason, all you guys, I thought our defense was going to be very good. And look at Dylan Moore, that play he made early. Too, the backhand and the double play. So those 2 guys are going to be good. I'm going to tell you something. Those guys are interchangeable. Dylan Moore's going to play some shortstop, Tommy's going to play some second. So, those guys both make great plays at their spots, but I also think they can both play the other positions too, and, we'll kind of figure it out, who's going to play where.
Would you think about your back end tonight, Zach Rogers?
Well, it worked out pretty, to be quite honest with you. That's how I wanted to map it out tonight. That's what we were hoping. We've got a couple other guys that are, kind of more jam guys for us. Zach Rogers is, is one that we've been kind of, coming along, and with his arm, and I think he's got a chance to be very, very good for us. He was, I believe, an All-American last year at Cochise, and he's 11-0 or something like that. And he's a junior college kid that's got some feel out there in the mound. You can certainly tell he's got a good arm. So it's really important for Zach to get out there and get some innings. And then Vinny Rosales has gotten a lot better since he's gotten here. His command plagued him a little bit early, and he has gotten better and better and better. Look, Vinny's a local guy, Lake Mary High School. He's a winner. I've seen that kid pitch, I think, 100 times, throughout his high school and summer careers, and he's a winner. And I was really important. I want to try to get him out there. He got off to a good start.
Coach Eric Skoglund, 4 walks tonight. What worked for him able to get out to runners on bases?
Yeah, I think really, he made, as we said, he made some big pitches when he needed it. The one thing is, you're right, he did go too deep in the counts, and that's what kind of ran his pitch count up there a little bit. But for me, that's all part of it. One thing I thought was very good tonight was his off-speed command. He's able to throw those pitches for strikes, and I thought he did a nice job.
Coach, you mentioned all throughout the whole preseason that you felt the team had a lot more speed, and it looked like that was evident. You guys did some things, some run and hits, some hit and runs, had a play where sent the runner to the shortstop, moved over, and you're able to put a ball through the hole. Just talk about some different things you're able to do now offensively with more team speed and more dynamic ability.
I think we're a more dynamic offense. I do. I think we've got a good balance of righties and lefties. That lineup tonight was predominantly righties off a left-handed starter. Now tomorrow you might see a different guy or 2 in there with they're throwing a right-handed starter. But yeah, we had a hit and run there, and it's some very good situationally base run, and those guys did a nice job. And I think that's the kind of offense we need to be, or a little bit different dynamics. But we've got some guys that can run the ball out of the yard too.
Coach, catcher was a position that was kind of up for grabs going into tonight. Jordan Savignon gets a start, gets 2 hits. What do you think about him?
Yeah, Jordan did a nice job. Jordan was hurt all fall. and really actually was hurt for the first couple weeks of preseason. But listen, he's the older guy. He's the junior college transfer. He's a left-handed bat. He's a big guy bat there, and he earned the right to start in the last couple of weeks the way he played. But I tell you, we've got a couple other guys that are very competent, and Kyle Perkins has done a terrific job for us, and that's why to get him in there, in the ninth inning with to catch Vinny, I thought was important too. So I feel very good about our catching.
It's your first opening night start, 6 innings, 2 hits, just 1 run. Just talk about what kind of emotions you were feeling out there in that first start.
It was great to be back out there. Fans were unbelievable tonight. A lot of energy. We were all excited to finally be out here, show you guys what we're made of, and I hope we did that.
You settled down after that home run. Just what was your mindset after giving that up? You finish out that inning, and then you only give up 1 more hit after that.
Yeah, I know it's baseball. It's going to happen. I made a mistake. I wish I could have it back. But yeah, I just go out there and just do my thing. Just pitch. Pitch to contact. That's a big part. Keep my pitches down. But yeah, nothing too serious.
6 innings, is that kind of what you wanted out of tonight? I know Coach Rooney was going to let you go much beyond that, but you're pretty happy with the overall performance?
Right, yeah. I'm satisfied not satisfied, that's probably not the best word to put it, but yeah, that's what we planned on doing tonight, just 6 innings, just get me out there for the first time. So yeah, that was it.
You're kind of the elder statesman of this pitching group now, after being one of the young guys. Do you feel like a lot more added responsibility on you from a leadership standpoint to kind of teach these young guys, like the 2 guys that came in, they never pitched before at UCF? Do you feel like more of a leader now that they kind of by necessity?
Yeah, absolutely. I got to, keep them under my wing and teach them how to, what to do around here. But yeah, they did a great job. Vinny and Rogers, great pitchers, tremendous hard workers. So yeah, they deserved a great game tonight.